An old friend of mine once told me that when writing a story, any story, if you were to reach a dead end, just add time travel, and things will pick up again. I have to admit that this Maltese Toucan is proving to be quite the elusive prize. We had it in our hands, but lost it. And now we are facing a dead end, and I am furious. But, I can't blame poor Penultimo. The charms of that particular kind of woman are almost surreal. He never had a chance. That being said, it didn't take too long for me to decide on a course of action upon hearing Penultimo's crazy idea. To the time machine once again.
What's in the box is the name of this
Presidente,
mission.
I know where we found the toucan last time. In a huge warehouse, right next to a weird humming crate. Unfortunately, I could not find it there now.
It's a bit of a problem. So we start off back in the World Wars. If you did miss out on last episode, we did do what Calypso loved to do, and we did travel in time. So I will continue the search. In the meantime, let's use our perfect knowledge of the future to make some money. Build 2 factories. Don't forget to satisfy the basic needs of your citizens first off. All right, that sounds very good that they are recommending that to us. We are going to have to go ahead and start off from scratch. So let's go ahead and try to make this city or island a little bit more logical than what I have previously done before. So we're going to have specific areas for specific things. I think that's going to be a brilliant idea. Now, let's go ahead and... What I'm going to do is build a squared, at least a very symmetrical
No more shall we
city.
wear the shackles of European oppression. From now on, we shall wear nothing but our own Tropican shackles. Viva el Presidente!
Alright, and I'll have no education for soldiers. Alright, that sounds pretty good. So that's our constitution done. I was at 27% happiness and it went all the way up to 48%. I guess that's just whatever happens at the start of the mission. But what we're going to do is, well, firstly, I should probably start off with some forms of creating wealth. So let's have a look at the plantations, what we've got available to us. Maybe some sugar. Sugar is looking like a very great option, actually. So what I'm going to do is actually zoom in, and now we're going to place it. So, unfortunately, we do have an oil well, which is going to be causing us a problem or two there. So, let's have a look. Let's have a good hard think of where can we place a plantation. We could pretty much place a plantation wherever, but here is obviously the best. So, place one there. We might be able to place another one. There we go. That's going to work out beautifully for us. Okay. So, I'm not off to the best start with our symmetry ambitions because of that oil deposit, but we will want to exploit that oil, no doubt. So, let's keep that there. Next up, let's just have a look at our almanac and see what people are complaining about. If anything whatsoever. Like entertainment, obviously, food, healthcare. Okay. But I mean, they're still at 51%. I guess because it's still early game though, obviously. So let's go have a look at maybe a mine or two. They've got a bit of coal here and a bit of iron over
Special
here.
prize today. Everyone who guesses a number of the current amendment to the Constitution wins a free drink. Anyone who has even the slightest idea what's in it will also get a drink, because he's definitely not drunk enough. Finally, the grand prize for the night and any other night. All cute guys get a free date with me.
What a great prize that is. Alright, so I'm going to build 2 tenements. Or 2 rows of tenements like so. And we'll just build the tenements just continuously like that. And we'll build all the ancillary buildings next to it. Alright, that should be alright. I mean, this side is a little bit smaller than this side over here on the left, but it'll do. It will do. because we are going for a much more symmetrical look to our city, and hopefully it'll prove to be much more efficient as well. Now let's have a look at these factories. What can we build? So I'm going to go for the, I guess it's over here, the rum distillery. And what we could also do is build cigars as well. That's probably not too bad of an idea. What we'll need though is a high school. That is for certain. So what I'm going to do is go to welfare and media, and let's go to research and education and build a high school right next to El Presidente's palace.
Congratulations, Presidente. Socialism is finally here. Since we're somewhat new to this sort of thing, I bought a manual that promises to teach us socialism in 4 easy steps.
Well, no doubt it's called Socialism for Dummies then. I'll gloss over all the boring economic stuff and get to the heart of socialism, the people. It says here that the state, that's you, Presidente, has to guarantee that the people have free and equal access to essential services. I can't think of anything more essential than healthcare, so let's start there. And we'll get 10 college-educated citizens. That's pretty good. So before I get cracking onto that, I probably should let the construction office workers actually build some things. That's probably a brilliant idea. There we go. They actually build these plantations very quickly though, don't they? Got someone working up on here. Is he going to start knocking away? There we go. How much percent is that? 78%. Alright, so this will be 100% done pretty quickly. Hopefully, anyway. Pretty much all our workers are over here already. Let's see, how am I able to upgrade this? Looks actually pretty good, even though it's 4,000. It's quite costly. Alright, so we'll build... Oh, here we go. One house tenement has already been built, so we can start to get to work on some things now. Just I'll wait it up a little bit before we get to work on that clinic. What else can we get to work on, if anything, that could really help us out? No, probably that clinic actually will help us out now. So let's go welfare and media and go with that clinic. Build a clinic here, and I'll build a clinic here as well. Right, it's 2 clinics, and so that'll give us, I think they hold 3 university or college educated people, so that's 6 spaces that'll be taken up, which should be good, hopefully. What else can we work on? I think it's just a waiting game for our workers just to build things up at the moment. We will need to build, well, first what I'll do is I'll build a roads, something like so, that'll do. And then what I'll do is we'll go to a factory and go rum distillery over here. That's perfect actually. Alright. That'll hopefully work in our favour very, very well. Now I need to make sure that we are going to be making money. Doesn't seem like we're making much money at the moment, so we're definitely going to need to get on top of that plantation of, or the 2 plantations of sugar to make us money, and eventually the rum distillery as well, as well as a high school to educate our people. So now it's just a waiting game, really. Have everything that the people want. I hope we won't have too many homeless people either. Okay, we still have a couple more spots around over here. We can go ahead and explore because it is the World War stage of the game, but I'll leave things as they are for now. I think we'll just wait up until we get the dry docks, which is in the Cold Wars, or do we unlock the dry... Oh, don't want that. We want to go research. Oh, we're not actually researching anything, because we aren't even producing any research points, which we will need to do. Where's the dry dock? There it is. So yeah, we'll be able to get that. We'll be able to clear out the map, which will be very useful. Right, so working on the high school next. I also need to build a library. But before we get onto that, let's put the rum distillery on high production, or high construction priority, which will help us out because we'll be able to start sending out that money. But I guess the high school is going to be built off first off. There we go.
I remember my own high school years. I was an acne-covered menace back then. The head cheerleader once stole my jock boyfriend Raoul, so I made her eat her own pom-poms. Then I said to Raoul, "You can't dump me, I'll dump you," and promptly pushed him in a cesspit. Luckily, I've changed for the better since then.
If you say so. I just have to take your word for it, I guess. So here comes the rum distillery being built up. So that means I've only got those clinics waiting for us. So that'll help us out. We've got a little bit of money from the Allies, which is nice. See if we're exporting any money. Here we go. Or anything. So we are exporting sugar, which should help us out. Soon it will be rum, which will be even more beneficial for us. So over here we need some high school educated workers. Mining and oil. We do have a couple of magnates. Alright, here comes the clinic. One of them. What I'll do is go to research and education and go build a library. Over up on this side. So we can start researching things a little bit quicker, which will prove to be useful. Let's go to the almanac and get some maybe entertaining buildings over here. We'll start to get healthcare. Okay, and religion as well. So you know what, let's go with religion maybe first off. That being a... Go build a church. Just build one church for now. But we will build one on the other side as well. Alright. I have a really good feeling about how we're going to be doing now. Because, I mean, in the previous missions in Tropico, I haven't really had much logic to my actual islands. So, this should prove to be much more useful. Also, the people are liking me a lot more as well. Surprisingly, we were supposed to get some 10 college-educated workers, but it doesn't seem like it works like that, does it? Let's go. People. Open jobs. Lots of college open jobs, though. So. Doctors only 1. Doctors 4. Most of them just seem to be uneducated plebs, really. Maybe we're just about to get those educated people right now. Hopefully. 10 citizens have arrived in Tropico. Yes. Yes, okay. So that's what it was. We were just waiting up on that shipment of people. So that's very good. So healthcare is going to be pretty fantastic. Let's go get the Dunderstill. So we're able to make more of that sugar. I'll also place another rum distillery soon. Very, very soon. What I want to do is just check up. Plantation. Yeah, seems like it's an alright place for another plantation over here. Could be better, but... Now, what are these two other missions? Let's go check them out.
Presidente, according to the manual, the next step in building a socialist state is to educate the masses. After all, we don't want to keep our people illiterate on purpose.
Well, sometimes it's good. We need farmers, though. We need high schools to educate Tropican citizens and then ship them off to factories and services around the islands. With a strong workforce, we will have a strong economy and a strong state. Of course, we want that, so we need a brand new high school. Okay. I'll build one soon enough.
Presidente, I have just learned that the Allies have a top-secret archive that holds files on all of their conspiracies. We have to investigate.
That's right. We need to find out all their conspiracies, not one to well, let go of a good old conspiracy theories, penultimo. So, see, it says, so in this chain letter that I received, it was written by a guy named Anonymous, so it must be true. The letter contains to say that they want to put fluoride in the water supply to prevent tooth decay, and thus get rid of all the dentists. Devious. We need to train spies and steal the evidence of their nefarious plots. Build a spy academy. Alright, spy academy it will be. Here come the spy missions and all. Here comes the church though, which will improve our happiness even more. But now I need to start focusing on actually making more and more money. Of course. As any good leader will say. So. Allies have sent us more
Tropicans
money.
await elections next year. They wish to show their everlasting love and respect for you.
Of course every citizen's going to vote for me. I hate how, like, as soon as you announce an election, it just changes the happiness by so much. In a negative fashion as well. Like, I don't think you ever get the benefit, do you? It always screws you around. There we go. Jumped all the way back up. Which is good news for me.
Mr. President, according to my...
Alright. You know what? A lighthouse doesn't sound too bad. So able to get more trade offers. Put that there. There we go. Rum. Look at that. Perfect. You need at least 80 standing with the Axis to sign this contract. We aren't nowhere near close, I'd imagine, to that. Where are we? The Axis. They don't like us too much at the moment. We'll have to invite them over for a bit of dinner. Invite their ambassador over here. Right, so back on to thinking of how we can make more money. How about we go build a tavern now? Okay, right next to the church, of course. No less. I'll have to get a little bit more accommodation here. Let's have a look. Families 5 out of 12. No, actually, there's a lot of spaces around here. We've definitely won this election. Look at that. Looking much better than it ever has before. If you get off to a good start in Tropico, I guess it really helps you out. Of course, it's been a long while since I've played this, so I have forgotten all of the goodies that you could have had in Tropico. I'm actually also very surprised at the amount of expansions that this game's had. I wouldn't be surprised if it has another one as well, like another major one, instead of just DLCs. Very interesting. What I'll do is actually I'll build a road across like so. And I'll copy this layout over here as well. Even though this palace is a little bit over here on this side. That's alright though. What other factories are we able to build? Like cigars, jewellery. What about industry goods? All of this stuff is a bit meh, really. Like, produces cloth from wool and cotton. Like, to me, I'd just rather rely on rum, to be honest. Maybe let's go ahead and have a look at raw resources, plantation, and tobacco. Tobacco's pretty good over here as well. You know what? I'll place tobacco there, and I'll place another tobacco farm. Over here. And hit my microphone. And then what we'll do is I'll connect this up, and then we'll build a road like so. There we go. To connect those farms up. Alright, that should be good. And then I'll build a tobacco factory. And that should help us out a lot. Also, I've got that mine eating up a bit of that plantation space, but that's alright. They shouldn't hurt us too much.
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of...
Definitely no need for election fraud, that's for certain. Allies have sent us a little bit more money, which is good. I also need a lot more people, actually. Like, I need a lot more. So, maybe... No, nothing over here is going to help us. Let's go back to research. Probably need to improve
The election
research.
results are in. Let me...
What I'll do is I'll build another high school. So I can get those 10 new educated people. Like so. And then I'll build a library. Alright. But with the library, they need college-educated workers. Whereas this gives me high school educated. Oh, it's alright.
Presidente, I have just learned that the Allies have a top secret...
Now, with the Spy Academy, let's have a good hard think of how we are going to place that. And what does it exactly do? Spy Academy. Alright, we've already built it. Trains agents and enables espionage actions. I'll build it, even though we'll be losing money. I'll build it right over here. Right next to where all the people are living. Alright. That should be good. Even though we are in the red at the moment, our builders are going to get to work on our educational buildings, and that'll help us with these two side quests. Now next up, what I've got to build up is the new tobacco factory. Then we can, here we go. The soil quality degrades over time. I think I'll save that up for the time being. I'm not going to spend my money on anything at the moment. That's for certain. We're going to wait it out until my builders build that high school and library. And then that spy academy.
There's trouble with our new high school. Comrade Presidente, you'll have to step in and solve the issue.
Well, what is the issue? War and education. The Tropican factions are at war about the school curriculum. Everybody is demanding that their values and ideals be taught in school. This has to end, Comrade Presidente. You must decide what our schools will teach and what they won't. Right. Sounds a bit like the Texan school books and the Californian school books, because those two states are pretty much the most populous ones, and they get to decide what's in the textbooks. And obviously Texas absolutely hates any references to evolution and likes to promote creationism in school, which is unfortunate because it affects a lot of state schools when it comes to education. But that's a long story. So let's have a look at this. We want... Oh, a free cannery could be useful. But I'm going to go with a military education. That gives us a free military building, which I will make the most of with a squad over here. There we go. And that was free, so it didn't really matter. I'll place that on low construction priority though, because I don't really need that. Place this on high construction though. And we can get to work on that library a little bit later on. Okay. Now, let's also check out raw resources, industry goods. No, it's in here. $9,600 for the cigar factory. Okay. Probably have to wait for a shipment or two for that. Still a little bit longer, which is alright. Not going to be able to get that now, but here we go. We've got 20 more citizens, hopefully filling up. Yeah, they are filling up these tenements, which is good.
Presidente, we didn't...
It's actually really good news for me, because we still got a little bit more space with these tenements, and there's not many homeless people about. Let's go check that out, actually. Happiness, housing, it's only 35. That's surprising. It should be higher. I guess it's only because I'm building tenements, none of these like mansions or anything. But I mean, look, the people still 73% happiness, so our happiness is much higher in comparison to the Caribbean nations, which is important. Very important. Alright, so you guys have got the Duns are still done. That's good. Spy Academy is coming along. 30% at the moment. When's the next ship coming? Here we go. We're going to be making a bit of money from that. Allies have sent us a bit of money as well on the side. Now, it's about time that I probably started building another, at least a Teamster's office, and it may be a construction office, but I think I'll go with a Teamster's office. Wait up until 2 of these buildings are built. It's the library and the Spy Academy.
Comrade Presidente, my socialism manual states that our next step is social security. We'll need more police officers for this one.
The security of the nation from any threats, both foreign and domestic, should be a priority for us, Comrade Presidente. Police stations will help us identify any troublemakers. The army will sort them out later. Alright.
The world is at war. I may not be an expert, but now would seem to be the time to build up one's military power. You never know what might happen.
Besides, I am sure that there will be ample opportunities to sound our soldiers as mercenaries or fresh meat, as I am assured is the military term for the sort of thing. Okay. Okay, an army base is not a barracks, obviously. Need to research the tanks ability. Probably could have saved up for that instead of a barracks, but that's alright. No major loss there. So now that we've got all this money, let's go ahead and build that cigar factory. And I'll build it right over here. What I will though do is I'll go infrastructure and build a Teamster's office. I'll actually build 2 Teamster's offices. One on either side. This Spy Academy, so that people can get from their houses to the Teamster's offices nice and quickly, which is what we like. I'll also go ahead and build another tavern right up over here, and we'll also fit in a church over there as well. What I'll do though is get community aid, so increasing housing quality of residences in the vicinity by 10. That should help us out. There we go, the Spy Academy's built. Put the cigar factory on high construction priority, so I can make the most out of that. And after all of this is built, we'll have to start thinking about building some more houses.
A new era of knowledge is upon us.
Alright, I'll send Javier Vargas, who is a magnate, onto the job. Right, so the cigar factory should be coming along nicely. And soon enough. Need a couple more workers. Here we go. To the library so we can research things a little bit quicker. It's taking its sweet time. And how are our high schools doing? Not too well. Not teaching all that many people. So what we can do is get rid of a couple of these jobs. There we go. So I can start working in other places. Have to remember though that we did cancel a couple of those jobs so we can bring them back. But the reason I did that is that so we can fill up these factories, because I'll also this will also take high school workers here.
And the Toucan is not yet in the warehouse. Dr. Zeistein explained how time works, and now I know that it's not a track, but a series of tubes, which means that by having this exact warehouse, we will force history to come to happen.
Tropican cigars are the
Dr.
healthiest cigars
Weinstein,
in the
good
world.
memories. I
They
know,
are
I am
clinically
brilliant.
proven
Now
to
let's
be
get some
beneficial
fancy looking
for your
boxes to
lungs,
fill the
vocal
warehouse.
cords, nasal cavities, and pituitary glands. A Tropican cigar is guaranteed to make you look manlier, even if you are a woman.
Alright, we've got to import 100,000 worth of goods, which I guess will be the whole mission though, wouldn't it? Probably.
Comrade Presidente, I fear that the revolution's at yet.
Build another clinic, you tell me. Build another clinic. Alright.
Sir, I bring great news.
At last, your dynasty member's greatest creation is complete. Years of hard work have finally paid off. Tropicans eagerly await the unveiling of the project. There is one minor problem. We still don't know what the damn thing actually is. We have to think of something. we will definitely get it's a critique on the Tropican condition. So that was what the pet project was. That should help us out, at least with the libraries and all. Now, let's have a look at what we can actually upgrade here. Condition dryers, that sounds good. And next up, what I want to build is maybe we should get some buildings out that'll give us some liberty as well. Build it right up on maybe here. Also build another house. Just one. A tenement, that is. You know what? Let's build another row. Alright. That's 2. That's a lot of buildings that we're building, but that's alright. How are these tenements, Teamsters officers doing? They're pretty much all full as well, which is surprising. I'll open up a job there for the high school, because both high schools are almost full now, so we can start doing that. And these guys should be making a lot of money, and they definitely are already. It's only just recently been built. That's a big relief. Alright, so next up, how are we going to be importing goods? Probably I should build, like, let's think, a couple of lumber mills maybe. That's probably what we should start doing. And start importing the goods. What we can do here is, I definitely don't want to be importing rum. What I want to be doing though is importing, let's see. Well, we can import like pineapples and all. It's only one ship though. Import logs. And what are we building here? A lumber mill. So I'll need the furniture. Which is here, which we're unlocking the Cold War, unfortunately, so I'm not able to do that. Alright, well, let's import pineapple or bananas. We'll do that. Import pineapples. Give the people some other food. And also start importing a bit of wood.
That is not what I said. Time is not a series of tubes. It's more like Swiss cheese. When will that oaf understand physics? Mein Gott!
I demand you give Penultimo some basic education. Objective, have 50 high school educated citizens. Hopefully a smarter Penultimo and 2 profitable trade routes. Oh wow, we've almost hit 50 educated citizens. It will come across very shortly. One more to
I hereby wish
come across. Oh, here we go. So we have a new World War Constitution available to us. Definitely don't want uprisings. We'll go with late retirement for now and open borders. This sounds good for me for now. For now, that is. Right. So they want us to build a new clinic. What does that give me? 15 standing with the communists. That's alright.
Presidente, I now know the location of the Allies' secret archive facility. It's called Area 52, right next to an ordinary Air Force base in Nevada.
Alright, you repeated yourself. Expose the secrets of the Allies. You know what? Let's go do that. Espionage. Expose secrets of the Allies. Add spy, add spy, add spy. Okay. That's good enough. We'll take a little bit of time, but that's alright. We're in no rush. Place this on hard construction priority. Hopefully we're going to start importing. Here we go. 26 immigrants. That's a heck of a lot of immigrants. definitely a lot of immigrants. We're gonna need to build a lot more houses. They're pretty much all full. And they're gonna be filling up really quickly as well. So, you know what? Let's go. What I'm gonna need is another construction office. I'll build another 2 actually.
Mr. President, all those imports, our economy will become unsustainable. The free market, may it smile upon us, will be angry.
We need to turn a profit and soon. Otherwise, our investments will run dry, our stock markets will crash, our venture capital will vanish, and we may even have to increase the minimum wage. It will be like the 10 plagues all over again. Time limit, 12 months. 10 plagues. I think that's a reference to a previous mission in the main campaign. Have 20,000 money. Okay, 20,000 money it is. I was going to quick build these construction offices, but I think they can wait now. I'll place them on a high construction priority though. As that lumber mill is as well. Right, so here we go. We're importing a little bit. Slowly but surely.
Competition time! We've just had a new entry in our most annoying sounded Tropico tournament from the newly constructed lumber mill. As you know, I'm the reigning champion with this sound.
What?
Try to top that, lumber mill.
Oh god, what an ungodly sound. Alright. We're starting to make a lot more money now. We're actually making very good amounts of money. So we're definitely going to have the 20,000 in 12 months.
Deja vu, Presidente. I can almost remember something from our past. I think it is a person. No, wait. A thing. No, it was an idea.
I was reading a report on an espionage mission, and then I got the very important concept about bribing people to secure future favors. But what was I reading? Steal a technology from a foreign power. We're going to have to wait up for that, though. Because we do have our own espionage mission. Actually, no, we can steal tech like so. There we go. Because we have an extra spy, which is good news. Alright, so we should be importing, hopefully. Unless I need to choose imports ourselves, which would be unfortunate. Well, I'm not sure. There's no wood there, though, for us to import.
Mr. President, I see stupid people.
Alright, so I'm not quite sure, because I'm thinking of Tropico 4, where you could automatically import resources that you needed. Like this guy, hopefully he'll be importing wood, but I think what I need to do is actually, I need another dock.
Glorious invention,
Which would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Because I need another trade ship. Oh, you know what? I'll just get another one. That's probably what I needed to do. And this is probably just sitting there wasting away. So that means what I'll need to make the most out of that is a logging camp or 2. So you know what? We might as well build that. We'll have just another industry. That's alright with me. Oh, no, not a plantation, sorry. A logging camp. Alright, that's alright with me. And that way the lumber mill will actually go to use towards something. And I'll need another dock or 2 to actually bring in imports. Alright. That's the way they want to play the game, then that's the way they want to play the game. Have to play by their rules.
Mr. President.
Alright, let's keep on researching all this. Actually, what we'll do is I'll go dry dock, then army base, and then the steel mill. Okay. One died from starvation last year. That's not good.
Comrade Presidente, my socialism manual.
Right.
The world is at war.
Come, Presidente.
Presidente. Deja vu, Presidente.
Where's this, hasn't a year already gone past and we've got $20,000? At least I'm hoping that's the case. So we've still got to keep on importing all of that. So now what we can do, go to trade. Let's see, let's find the most expensive thing that we can import. Like cloth. Or gold, really. Let's see, I want to be able to like expand on that. Research the shiny technology. Okay, we'll be able to get that. There we go. Alright. Well then, I'll leave things as they are. Oh, actually, we'll go trade. You know what? I'll just set up a quick trade route then. Logs. Yeah, logs. You change logs to planks. Right, that should work. Okay. Hopefully, anyway.
Mr. President.
So these guys should start to work at the lumber mill any moment now. What could we do? We'll go get reforestation on both of these guys. Their budgets will be double, but it's alright. Because we are exploiting them through the lumber mill. So we'll be making a good profit through there, I hope. Anyway. So, what else are we able to do? Probably now is about the time we build a police station. So, let's go ahead and do that. We need to go to welfare and media, police station. Yeah. And police station. There. And I'll also go to residential, build another tenements. Build another 4 actually. And we'll also go build another church. There. Alright. That should put us in a very, very safe position, I hope. We've got all these construction offices as well now. Lots of people working hard on building the buildings. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. The police station is almost already built. Pretty much built everything over here on this side as well, so no problems there. Imported
Presidente,
10,000 worth of
our
goods.
spies have identified the man that can get us the Area 52 files. Edward Iceman. We should send our most charming agent to seduce him.
A shout out to the Tropican police who
They're
just got a
definitely
new home. Officer Mendez,
repeating these
you know
missions
you can strip
all over
search
again.
me anytime. Also, you forgot your handcuffs. I kept them as a little memento. But if you need them, I could take your hat instead.
Oh, she's funny. Alright. So, let's just check out the almanac. Check out what people are saying. Crime safety will improve quite a bit now. Yeah, definitely will improve because we built that police station. Healthcare is alright. Housing could improve. Liberty is really good, actually. Religion is going to improve as well. Alright.
The free market has been freed of its shackles and is coming to destroy us all.
There's a shady person living... No. Where is this shady person, though? Can we see them or can we not? No. It's an imaginary shady person. Unless they're actually living in this shack. Which I'm tempted to go destroy it, but we'll let them be. Thankfully, I've already got to work on 3 tenements. Thankfully, I did beat him to the punch. Alright, so what else are we able to do? Just wait it up now. Build a fire brigade and a radio dispatch.
Here is our latest scientific data.
The world is at war.
We'll need an army base, so let's go do that. Oh wait, we're not able to do that yet. We'll need a new clinic. At least they want us to build a new clinic. And how are we doing with the stealing of technologies, eh? 5 more months there. they say. Alright.
Comrade Presidente, I fear that the revolution's agenda is threatened.
Can't really afford to build a construction office. Here we go. Ooh. I want to say, turned Edward Iceman to communism. He has stolen the Area 52 files. Good stuff. That's what we like to hear. We're importing a bit more goods. This lumber mill is working nice and hard. Not making all that much money for us, but that's alright. And this guy is giving us logs. Okay. Slowly but surely. I'll get both of these libraries with academic departments so we can start researching a little bit quicker. Because they're taking their time. Jeez, my neighbour's dog is definitely going crazy. I think I mentioned that last episode as well. I'm going to go ahead and try to record all of these missions. Like, I'm recording now in like one mission an episode now, so there'll only be like 3 more Tropico episodes or so. But they'll be nice and lengthy.
Presidente, I met a strange fellow on the docks today.
Comrade Presidente, Tropican socialism is...
Have a Ministry of Information. That sounds pretty good. Pretty good to me. Although it greatly reduces liberty, has a chance to negate coup or uprising. Jeez. What a menacing type of building. What I'll need is... Oh, that automatically explore the island. That's actually very useful. You know what? We might as well make the most out of that. But also I'll get a... Let's see. What do I want? Newspaper, that's what I wanted. Okay, it's a lot of things that we've been building, but we've still got a lot of money left. And it'll give us three free tenements, the Ministry of Information. So definitely well worth the purchase. Because we do have open borders, people are coming in left, right and centre. A couple of more shacks coming up, so definitely want to be stopping that. Even though these tenements have absolutely no one in them. Which we do need to change. Alright. Anyways, we got to do what we got to do. Now, what's this guy importing? Here we go. Pineapples. We can remove the ship if we want. Alright. What I'll do is I'll remove this guy with the logs. And we'll go import that stuff. There we go. With the cloth. Are we able to like do anything with the cloth? Electronics, chocolate, vehicle? No, not really. Okay. Actually, yeah, we are the fashion company. So I'll just be importing that crap for no real reason.
We have finally created the Tropican socialist state.
Good to hear. The Tropican utopia. No other country has socialism quite like ours, although I suspect many will start copying us once they see how good our system is. The great socialist states of the world have sent us some free gardens. Please feel free to place them where everyone can admire their beauty in equal measure. Alright, sounds pretty good. What I'll do is I'll place them... I'm not sure where.
Using my now superior brain and knowledge of the future, I know what will soon be profitable. And I won't forget like last time. Or the time before that. Or that one time... Never mind. What was I trying to remember?
It's got the memory of me, Penultimo. Trade routes. I know what will be profitable soon and can get good deals. Just give me a trade fleet and I will move the earth. Wait, that's not right. Curse this fancy education. Alright, have 10 ships. Means I've got to have 10 docks. Each dock provides 1 ship. A dry dock may also increase the number of ships you possess. Okay, but I think a dry dock is a little bit out of my means at the moment. Is it? No, it's not actually. We're getting it next month. Good stuff. So I'll wait for that then. I was going to say, how are we going to fit in 10 docks over here? We're going to have to explore like all the way out over here, which isn't very fun. What's happening over here? What is that? Oh, that's where the guys are coming in to explore because we've built the Ranger
Presidente,
Corps.
after thorough research, we have discovered the...
Well, we've got the full Tropican map now anyway. Oh, okay, that's where they're coming to explore. Interesting. So this is what the Ranger Corps looks like. We're able to upgrade it with Law Enforcement Division. Increases crime safety. Detects roles throughout the entire island. Doesn't decrease the liberty though. I'd assume it would. El Correo Tropico. The newspaper. Upgrade both those there, and it seems like our Liberty is doing really well even with the Ministry of Information. May also negate rebel attacks and political brainwashing. Adopt faction doctrine from the basic tab. Okay.
We have failed to do the free market's bidding. It sends us the means to destroy ourselves, the hedge funds.
Hedge funds are made from hedges and tend to gather all that's beautiful into big ugly masses of money that turn sour when you start relying on them the most. The price of all gardens and all other entertainment buildings will be increased by 25%. Okay, and we can pay off some other guy. Alright. I've got all those free gardens which I still haven't made use of. What I could do is do this. Build a road like this, and then we go to here. Oh, we can actually build large gardens. This is nice. Just create a massive row of these large gardens out over here. So it look very nice. It will look very nice. There we go. That's quite a bit there that we've got. I also might squeeze some in here because it is asymmetrical, this side to this side. Right to left, that's alright. And okay, that's enough, I think. Alright, so now what we've got to do is build up a couple of dry docks. Or two. The dry dock doesn't need to be connected to roads, okay. News to my ears, but I'll accept it for what it is. Are we able to go ahead and build... We should be able to build those 3 free tenements. I'll just wait up for now because I...
Elections are coming.
Elections. Yeah, there's no one in here yet, so... We can wait up there. Until people actually start coming in here. Seems like we'll win this election, no problems asked. So it's all about a start. If you start off well, you're doing very well for yourself. I mean, our cigar factory and our rum distilleries are also doing very, very well. Thankfully, they're not being destroyed continuously by rebel spies as well.
Come, Presidente, I feel...
Don't really care about those communists.
The world is...
And the army base could help us out, so... I need to start importing, though. Should be able to do that any second now. There we go. Each dock provides 1 extra trade ship. That's a great big help. And trade ships carry 50% more exports. That's also a great big help. Okay, so let's go trade. And we can import... So this is what we've got now. No luxury goods available, unfortunately. So I guess I'll just add a ship there and add a ship there to the gold. Righto. Just want to import as much as I possibly can. Even though if it'll be a waste, it's alright with me. As long as we'll be making money.
Comrade Presidente, I feel...
Now, what do we
Using
get
my
for the
now
10 trade?
superior brain and knowledge of the future.
Guess what that means I'll have to do is do this. Then we'll be able to build a couple of docks there if I was oh so desperate to do that. But I don't think I am just yet. Let's have a look at how our imports are going to be going. Actually, you know what? I think it probably is a good idea to build all of those docks. We'll be able to finish this off in no time at all. So that should give us 6 more. That should give us 6 more trade ships. And that'll give us the 10 that we need. Now we'll be able to start importing with them as well. Maybe even some exports as well on the side. So at least try to cover some of those losses that we'll be making with those imports. Here we go, 10,000. That's really good. Let's just check out how many people don't have jobs, unemployed. Okay, we're actually doing very good with the jobs. I'm actually very surprised at how well we are doing. Still don't need to give those high school
We have an opportunity to influence the outcome of coming Presidente.
jobs.
We
Army base has been unlocked, which is great news for me. And the militarists. Let's check that out. Where will we be able to place that? I think right about over there. That's actually perfect. Because there's no way. Oh goddamn! They want us to extend the road even more. There we go. And there we go. All right. There's no way we're going to build houses like more than this area. It's like double what we've got now.
Presidente, it's so hot.
I don't
the
see it
election
happening
results are
anyway.
in.
Right, we won that election, no problems asked. Oh, we're losing a lot of money as well. 10,000 or so. Every ship. Geez, we're going to do that really quickly. Oh, extinguish that. There we go. We made a little bit more money on the side. There should be in the almanac like a better trade. Let's see. Seems like we're losing money here, which is no good. Through more imports. But I think this is the end of the mission. The Maltese Toucan.
The Toucan is not.
I would assume so anyway. So let's go maybe export some things. Here we go. Like, let's go exports. Where are we? The gold. That should work, right? Get another ship to import it. Actually, you can do it all from one ship, or one dock as well, so you don't need to keep on going to the next one. And let's see, what else can we import? Here we go, cigars. We don't really want to be importing that though. So I'll just add another couple of ships there. Alright, well.
The free market is angry indeed. So angry that it decided to skip right over to the worst plague that can hit our economy.
The tremors of the recession will shake the very foundations of our economy. I fear that the ripples from our crisis may be felt across the globe and wreak havoc all over the globe. A lot of spelling mistakes I've been noticing. A stock market crash of such proportions means that all of our Fridays will be black from now on. Black Fridays. Yikes. Export prices will drop by 10%. Oh, we can pay off a shady person yet again. I'll pay him off. Right. 30,000 with revenues. Here we go, 12,000 there. Jeez. Lots of places where our teamsters can drop their goods off now.
Something big is happening in Europe. Huge battle plans, operation code names, the whole shebang, if I may put it so bluntly. Pleas for help have arrived from both sides.
Battles of the Hindenburg Line. Battles of the Hindenburg Line will sure be studied in textbooks one day, and this is our golden chance to participate. Unfortunately, I can't send anyone. So, not much that we're able to do there. Well, we're exporting good amounts, we're importing good amounts as well. All happening over here. Hopefully we'll be turning a profit though. Yay, and it's raiding. So that's good. Be able to fix all of that up. Hopefully, yeah, they've still got inputs there. You guys still have inputs, and these guys still have inputs. That's good. So even though there was a drought, we still had enough of a stockpile to keep on making money. There we go, 89,000, 99,000. Oh, come on. We're literally $200 off. So once this is all done, I'll be able to hopefully stop importing. So we're losing a lot of money through that silliness. We should at least anyway. Should be able to. At least look at all those ships coming in and out. Crazy stuff.
So, time is not like a series of pipes, but it isn't exactly like Swiss cheese either. Time is more like, how should I put it? Like cashew nuts. That could take a while to explain. Long story short, I have it, Presidente. Rejoice! The Toucan is ours!
The things I can't shake the feeling that I'm being followed all the time ever since I got it. It must be my overeducated imagination. We win the mission. Yay, so until next time though guys, I'll see you later again.